Hello and welcome to a Three's Company video on the Lord of the Rings, the card game. I'm Joseph and today I'm working on the Dunland Trap, continuing my way through the Ringmaker cycle. Done the first three of the deluxe box, Voice of Isengard, and now I'm continuing into the first quest of the 6 from the cycle. Dunland Trap is hard by any count, in my opinion. Hard solo, hard multiplayer. It's one of the hardest quests. Most frustrating quests I remember working through with my 4-player group locally. There's just so many ways to lose. The last stage has a nasty lose condition. There's so much damage flying around. There's condition attachments. And lots of things make you pull your hair out. I made this deck to play against it tonight, trying to leverage Glorfindel's for sure healing with Elrond to boost it. This is one of the hard things about this quest is you have to discard all but one ally and all item attachments and mounts at one point. So a lot of your normal attachments and your allies just don't work. You have to buff heroes in different ways. So I chose heroes with good stats, and I'm paying for it in threat here, 35 threat. So I have at least 6 willpower right out of the gate. I have a good defender right out of the gate. I have access to unexpected courage for some action advantage in Light of Valinor. Hoping to get a lot of those out. Treebeard would be an ideal ally I could keep in play. And then another little trick I'm trying to work in is Sword Thane on an ally that count as a hero. Honestly, this would be a good quest to do the Bond of Friendship with. Love that contract because you have that extra hero and you could go into the next stage with 5 or 6 characters instead of 3. Other than that, I'm a little low on attack, so I have some cheap 2-attack allies in my deck here. Loyal Hound and Erangel and Settler. Gildor is obviously a good ally if you need to choose one as well. I just played a bit ago in 1, but I found myself short on healing still, so I added a couple of Warden of Healings, and I added the Power of Orthanc because there's that one condition attachment, which just can be super frustrating. Other than that, we got Test to Will, Gather Information, Elrond's Council for reduction, Woodman's Clearing for reduction, plus Baragon for reduction. Blood of Numenor is interesting. It's not an item, but it can help keep Baragon from getting toasted. Protector of Lorien is very apt for this cycle in general and this quest, so you can dump cards out of your hand, reducing some pain from other enemies and boost your defense or willpower. Ranger Spikes is... I didn't get to play it yet in my test game, but it would take out an enemy long term, and that would be great. The Song of Healing is another excellent card for this quest. Seed of Imladris gets thrown out at stage 2, but I'm going to keep it anyway. Valiant Determination could help with some action advantage with the ally. That's the deck. Let's go over to Octagon and see how we fare. Alright, let's get my opening hand, looking for Light of Valinor and maybe a Song of Healing. This is a bad hand. I have a healer, but I have both my copies of Sword Thane, which there's no way I'm going to be able to play in time before the quest forces me to discard my hand. That's not bad. I might be able to play him before I leave, and I have some 0 cost, a bunch of 0 costs, so no help for the first turn. Short of Elrond's Council, but I think I can work with this. Okay, so let's look at the quest itself. The road to Tharbad. You're following the Old South Road from Isengard to Tharbad on an errand for Saruman when they are attacked by Wild Men of Dunland. Set Chief Turch and Moon of Dew's Ravine aside out of play. Make Old South Road the active location. Each player searches the encounter deck for a Boar Clan enemy and puts it into play. Engage with them. Shuffle the encounter deck. So the Old South Road is a unique location with a victory point. At the end of the refresh phase, remove a time counter from the current quest. So if you don't clear it turn 1, kind of like into Ithilien, you get punished. This time counter just clicks down really fast. Let's go search for that Boar Clan enemy. There's only 2 options, if I recall correctly. This guy, who gets extra shadow card, which I've been toying with using, because he's not as... I think I'm going to try it again. The other guy is nice, because he starts out with really low stats, but by the time you actually can kill him, he has 4 defense, and then it's a nightmare. Okay, quest to set up. To be already weary from a full day of travel, you struggle to hold off the ferocious Dunlandian attack. You must rally your companions and drive back the enemy, or you will be defeated. After the last time counter is removed from the stage, each player discards his hand and draws 2 cards. Place 2 time counters in this quest. So you cycle your hand and trigger effects like this. Forced effect faster. Interesting tidbit about this art. I contacted the attributed artist here, Saka Disease or something. I can't read it in the card here. Ask him if he would release the full bleed of this piece of art. And it turns out his piece of art didn't get used, and this piece of art here isn't his, so he had a backup piece that was for this particular quest card. It didn't get used. He said he was going to send it to me 3 years ago, but he never got to it. I tried to remind him, but he just sent me a funny jovial message that said he was still working on touching it up. I don't think I'll ever see it. But there's a lost piece of Dunlandian art out there somewhere. Alright. First turn, we put a shadow card on him. And when the engaged player draws any number of cards, deal Boar Clan Warrior a shadow card. Alright, let's put this out. And this out. Actually, I'm going to put it on him. And then we're going to quest for 7. And we really hope we just don't reveal the enemy. Oops, wrong way. 32. Questing for 7 and reveal the enemy, of course. Berserker. Yay. So, we get 5 progress. That's good. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 here. Victor display. And now we have to take this guy. I can defend. There's some bad shadow cards in here. +1, deal another shadow card. So now he has 3 shadow cards. +1, that's 5 attack. Okay, he takes the damage. And then the Berserker will go undefended. I'll put 2 on Elrond. Oof. Tick down 1 time counter. I'm going to draw a card, which is going to make him attack. Undefended. 3. There. I'm going to discard him to heal 2 of Glorfindel. Alright, it looks like I need to play Treebeard. I'm going to lose my hand at the end of the round. I'm not going to be able to play Fearjaw. So, let's do that. I'm going to pay with 1 here. And 1 and 1. All their resources are valuable for different reasons. Elrond's can be used for either ally, meaning ally. Glorfindel's can heal. And Baragon's the only one that can pay for events and attachments from Spirit. This is kind of complicated. Set Treebeard up with resources. Okay, now we just need to kill this guy ASAP. He gets a shadow card. He already attacked. I'm going to quest for 0. Surge. Attached to the active location. We're going to skip, not read the rest of that. There is none. Dunland Chieftain. Oh boy, I failed here. 1, 2, 3. Now we're at 36. Now we have to engage him. I'm going to discard the sword thing to heal 1 from here. I'm going to engage him, discard the top 2 cards. Luckily, his effect After it engages a player, discard X cards from the top of the encounter deck, where X is the number of cards in the engaged player's hand. Put the topmost Dunland enemy discarded this way into play engaged with that player. So now I got 3 enemies. I'm in a world of hurt. Baragons can defend over here. So 6 attack, 2 damage. This guy's gonna go undefended. Another shadow card. He's 3 attack. Okay, 3 damage. I'm going to heal with Glorfindels, and now to kill anything, I have to keep both these up. I'm going to undefended. It's +1 so far. Okay, I can discard Furial to heal this. This is unlimited, so I can do it as many times. So I take 4 damage. I'm going to discard this to heal again. And then I'm going to strike back and kill. Both of these guys are bad. I have to kill him because I can't take the extra attack really right now. Oof. Alright, so now time ticks down. We draw 2 cards. He gets a shadow card. Start a new turn. He gets a shadow card. Oh god, a healer. This is all good news here. Let's play that with a spirit resource. Play that with him. And now we can heal him and pay his resource to heal him. Whew, that feels better. That was close. Still not in a good situation, but it's better than it was. I'll quest for 3. So he comes down to break even. And then 3 shadow cards on him. Okay. 3 shadow cards on him. He has 5 defense. I need to kill him ASAP so it doesn't get worse. Four characters and 3 people to defend. I'm going to defend. Okay, that's just 2 damage for Treebeard. I'm going to defend the nasty one over here with Baragond. Until the end of the round he can't take damage. Okay. +1, so now he's 4 attack. And nothing, so I get to reduce my threat. That's good, I need it, 37 already. This guy will go undefended. Nothing. And then I'll use 2 and 3 to kill this guy before he gets powered up. Whew. He gets a shadow card. I still haven't killed my initial enemy here. Oops. Alright, with my Warden of Healing out, I feel I could play Aaron Galen Settler. That'll give me a little more attack. Okay, should I just quest for 3 again? Try to wrap up some of these guys. Just 3. Plains. I'm gonna quest on gather information until further notice. Travel there while it's active location. Players do not draw cards during the resource phase. Alright, I gotta defend the Orclan Warrior. Nothing and nothing. I reduce my threat. I'm going to heal. And Elrond is doubling my healing by the way, of course. So the Warden of Healing heals 2 off of Treebeard and 1 off of Baragond. Defend the big captain. Makes additional attack. Well, that's bad news. I'm going to pay 2 to ready. I could die, but better than losing. Okay. not dead. He takes 9 to kill. He's nasty. We'll just do the 5 to kill him. Oof. Okay. We can't really use this to heal anybody right now. That's unfortunate. So the time goes off. I discard that. And then I'm not going to draw during the resource phase. But I'm going to draw 2 from this. So I'm going to push control N and then draw 1. I have no punishment for drawing right now, so that's good. Rangers fight. So let's see if we can just take out an enemy that way. 2 time him. Now we need 9 to kill him. It's hard to muster 9 in this deck. Treebeard really needs to be part of that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm going to quest for 3. Okay, this goes on here. That's good. Wild Men of Dunland. It's a condition attachment on the active quest. Current quest. After a player draws any number of cards, deal 1 damage to a character he controls. I had 2 of these going on my last game for a long time. It was very painful. Hithligier Stream. Well, it's the active location. You draw 2 cards instead of 1 during the resource phase, so it's kind of the opposite of this one. Okay, broke even. Let's see if we can get this guy out of here. Baragon's defending. 1 damage. I'll go ahead and heal Treebeard and Baragon, and then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I can kill him. Alright, time goes down to 1. When I draw a card, I'm going to have to put a damage out. And put that damage on Glorfindel. I shouldn't draw Test to Will. I'll shuffle that back into my deck. I'll quest for a reasonable amount this time. I'll quest for 9. Boar Clan Warrior. Spiked. I have a very strong urge to draw a card with Damrod whenever I trap anybody, but Damrod's not here. 9 versus 3 is 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I clear this, gather information, getting rid of this, which is nice, and I get to search for a card, which is very bad timing because I can lose the card, so I'm just going to pull out an event to lower my threat. I'll go here now. I can't kill him unless I use Treebeard's resources, so I'm just going to leave him up there. I'll play this event to reduce my threat, and then I'll drop this card to the Song of Healing, and then I'll heal Treebeard, and then I will do the time. So I draw 2 cards, and then I go to the next turn and draw 2 cards instead of 1. Alright, got some good lore cards here. Windfallag gets discarded. I had forgot that it discarded mounts too, but it does, so not very good choice. Let's put Protector of Lorien out. That way we can boost up Baragon as needed. Let's go on the main quest now with 3, 6, 7. 7 to 2 Hills of Dunland, so 5 progress, 4 here, and 1 here. We're starting to make progress. Alright, let's go to the Hills of Dunland. This has a bunch of text. To travel, you draw a card. And then forced, well, within the staging area, after a player draws any number of cards, discard the top card of the encounter deck. If that card is a Dunland enemy, put it into play engaged with that player. It does not stack. So we're going to discard the top card of the encounter deck, and it is enemy. So we take it. Traveled. He's going to attack. Gets +1 for each shadow card on it. That's 3 attack. I can reduce my threat. And then I have 1, 2, 3, 6 to kill it with. And there's nothing to heal. Wow, that feels good. Time ticks down. Refresh. Good. And another big ally, I guess. I'm probably going to keep Treebeard, so what's the point? I guess I need the willpower. And yeah, it's a bad card for this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's just do 9. Another Boar Clan warrior. He's 0, so 7 progress. 3 go here, 4 go here. I reduce my threat by 3. I'll engage this guy. Defend with Barragond. No shadow. I reduce my threat by 1. And then I have 6 left to kill him. Then the time goes off. I discard my hand. I draw 2 cards. I add 2 time, and I go to the next turn. Ooh, good. Blood of Numenor. Look at all the spirit resources I built up. Not sorry about that at all. Song of Healing. I guess I might as well put it on him. Alright, let's do some real questing. 5, 8. I wish I had some unexpected courages. 8. When revealed, each player draws a card. Then discards each ally from his hand. If no allies are discarded this way, a frenzied attack gains surge. Oops, I did. So I drew a card, but no allies to discard. Gains surge. Happens again. No allies to discard. Gains surge. Hethlegir Stream. Okay. This is actually setting me up pretty well. I want these cards. I'll travel here, and now I'm going to take this guy down and kill him just because I know he's going to be a problem later. So I'll defend. Reduce my threat. And then 5 kills him. The trap was helpful. Time ticks down. I draw an extra card with the Hethlegir Stream. And now I can make Gildor into a hero. And then I won't have to discard it. So it was worth playing him. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then let's put this on Glorfindel. Or maybe I should put it on my defender. I'll put it on my defender. And I don't think I need to play the dog right now. Alright. Let's go for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Don't like this one. Low on provisions. Each player must assign X damage among characters he controls, where X is the number of characters he controls. I have 7 characters. I'm going to put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Actually, I'll put 4 on him instead of me on him. And I was questing for 11. So that puts 4 here and 7 here. And then I'll do some healing here. I can discard this. And this. I could have just canceled it. But this way I can just heal up with songs of healing and not pay the resource. I'm going to lose the cards anyway. Just 1 left over and I can heal it. Alright, time ticks down. I draw 2 cards. I put 2 of time on. New turn. Furial is nice. Alright, I plan to move on to the next stage. I plan to keep Treebeard and Gildor. And then I can play Furial pretty promptly after that, because I don't have to discard my hand. So let's quest for 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I need 6 progress. 11, 12. 12 and I have 3 defenses, basically. Okay. Well, we'll go for 13, of course. This is a bad one, but we have the card to get rid of it. I hate this card so much. When Need of Rest, when revealed, remove a hero from the quest and attach a Need of Rest to that hero. It's a condition attachment. Limit 1 per hero. After a time counter is removed from the quest, attached hero takes 1 damage. If you don't have a way to remove this and you can't find your healing, you have to discard all your Warden of Healings, you just lose the game because the last stage punishes you for losing a hero. Alright, I got plenty of willpower, because there's no threat at all. So we go to 2. A well-laid trap. You've driven back the attackers, but some of them seized your bags during the fight and took them as they fled. Inside one of those bags is the gold that Saruman gave you for your quest, so you pursue the thieves deeper into Dunland. When revealed, make Moon of Douve Ravine the active location, returning any previous active location station. Each player discards each item and each mount attachment it controls. I don't have any of those things right now. No items, no mounts. Each player chooses 1 ally he controls and discards each other ally he controls. I choose Treebeard. Flip it. When revealed, in your zeal to recover the gold, you have been led into an ambush. Each player searches the encounter deck and discard pile for a Boar Clan enemy and puts it into play engaged with him. Shuffle the encounter deck. Each player shuffles his discard pile into his draw deck and draws 1. So, my attack is fine. I have 7 attack. Let's just get this guy. We have plenty of defense now. So we fetch the enemy. We shuffle our discard pile into our draw deck. Then we draw 1 card. Ooh, that's nice. He gets a shadow card from drawing a card. Moon of Douve Ravine. Each enemy gets +1 and +1. Now at combat phase, he gets another one. He starts out at a base of 4. I'm going to ready right now. No shadow. Until the end of the round, attacking enemy can take no damage. That is not what I wanted. Combat phase is over. Can't do anything else. I'm going to do this and get rid of my Need of Rest. I'm not in bad shape as far as healing, but I just don't want to deal with it, and I want to remember it that way. Forced at the end of the combat phase, advance to 3A. No way out. The Dunlandians are more clever than you thought. Using your gear as bait, they have lured you into a deep ravine where you are surrounded. A large warrior wearing a boar mantle strides forward and signals the attack. With no hope of escape, your only option is to fight. When revealed, put Chief Turch into play, engage with the first player. "3B, no way out. Time X. X is 5 times the number of players in the game, which is 20 in multiplayer, which means that a Need of Rest triggers a lot in the last stage. If a hero is destroyed at this stage, the players lose the game. So that Need of Rest, if you get tired, you die, and you lose the game. All the players lose the game. After the last time counter is removed from the stage, the players make engagement checks. Then each engaged enemy makes an attack. If no heroes are destroyed by these attacks, the players win the game. That's why I wanted to get rid of that guy in the Ranger Spikes. Okay, now it's the end of the round. We get to the refresh phase. We take 1 off. And Gildor should have been getting resources for I don't know how long. I'll skip all those ones I should have got because I forgot. And this is not immune, so let's go ahead and put this out. And now I have 7 more resources. Let's play out some allies. Let's keep 2 of those and pay 2 for Quick Beam with Treebeard. We're going to damage Quick Beam so he can be up. Alright, we don't need any progress on the way out, but we do need to clear this Moon of Duve 6. So we'll go for 3, 6, 9, 11. We get the Plains of Enid Waith. It's only 2. So we get 9 progress. 3, 4, 5, 6. 3 uses. Get to reduce our threat by 3. Below where I start. It's good. We'll travel here even though we don't get a card. It's fine. This guy gets extra card from drawing a card. And they're both going to attack. I'll attack Big Daddy first, Chief Church. I will do Blood of Numenor, take no damage and reduce my threat. So I boosted my defense to 9 there. And then I'll defend the other guy. No shadow. And he can't take damage. What? And I can't kill Chief Church all. So, next turn. Time comes off. I don't draw cards, so I'll shuffle back in. Quest for 6. And Furiel says that's fine. I'll clear this. Put 2 here. I'm just gonna leave that. Oh, he wouldn't have had that shadow card. Oh well. Because I was there, I never drew a card, didn't give him a shadow. I punished myself. That's okay. Another attack. That's not pleasant. Okay. I'll spend 1 to take no damage, reduce my threat. I'll defend Chief Church again. Nothing. I'll spend 1 to take no damage. Now I'll defend with Elrond versus this guy. Nothing. I got rid of that shadow card. Now I can finally kill him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Take off 1 time. New turn, but I do not draw this card. Quest for 9. Dunland ambush attached to the active location. It's a condition after attached locations explored. Each player searches the encounter deck and discards powerful Dunland enemy and puts it into play engagement. That's horrible. It's a surge card that spawns 4 enemies in a 4-player game. Terrible. Low provisions. X must assign X damage among characters he controls, where X is the number of characters that player controls. So in this case, I have 7 characters, so 7 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh! Furiel says no on this. I'm just going to discard it. Great for getting rid of surges. So I cleared this clearly. I had 9. So it's just this guy. Defend with Baragond. Another attack. I'll spend 1 for him. So he has 8 defense. Reduce my threat by 1. I ready and defend again. Shadow is nothing. I'll Blood of Numenor again, so I'm 7 defense, take no damage. I can't hurt him. I'll heal. Glorfindel will heal himself. Time ticks down. I actually get to draw a card this time. I don't really need to play that. Glorfindel will heal himself again. And I'll quest for 6 with Inferior. We'll say, yeah, it's fine. 3 progress. He'll come down. Baragon will defend Chief Turch. He gets +1 for each shadow card dealt to it. He's attacking for 6. I'll spend 1 with Blood of Numenor to defend for 7. I'll go undefended on this guy. He's attacking for 0. He takes another attack, makes another attack. He's undefended again. +1. So 1 damage. I'll just put it on Elrond. And now we're going to kill this guy. He just needs 5. There's 7. We can't kill Turch, so no point in that. Refresh phase. Time pops off. Last time. And then we get to this forced effect. After the last time counter is removed from the stage. Oh. I missed it. I take off 1 when that guy engaged me. So, I already ended the game actually. As soon as the last time counter is removed, which happened when I engaged that stalker, the players make engagement checks. That would have done nothing. Then each player makes an attack, and engage enemy makes an attack. I already did that because I did a normal attack phase. If no heroes are destroyed by these attacks, the players win the game. Game over. I survived. It was a pretty long game. 14 completed turns. Got a little touch and go there with damage for a while. But having that Warden of Healing clean things up. The ability to heal with cards, with Song of Healing, and with resources is pretty big. And neither of those are items, so those are very helpful cards. This is one of the few quests I've ever played lore Glorfindel in. He has good stats, but the Spirit one really spoiled us. The Sword thing is another fun one I hadn't thought of until today. For getting around that ally discard ability or requirement. And Treebeard is clearly a good ally to keep in play. He came in this cycle, so I believe. And I didn't need to use his readying as much as I thought. Look at all those resources built up on him. Well, that's the first of the 6 of the Ringmaker cycle proper. I'm relieved to have beaten it. I consider this one pretty hard. But if you build a custom deck for it, it is possible. Let me know if you saw any mistakes here or have any other related ideas. Thanks for watching.